What is up, Factory of Sadness? Fucking COVID playoff edition. It's been a rough day. I don't know
Especially
how
for
else to say
Browns fans.
it. If you're a Browns fan or a football team fan or
Rams.
Charger fan,
Rams just put like
Arrow
nine more
fan,
guys
yep.
on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the current rate, the Browns aren't going to have enough players to field a team. Um, so that should be interesting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is it Kevin Cobb that's going to start a quarterback?
Kevin Cobb.
Who is it?
Isn't that guy like
No,
50 years
Nick
old
Mullins. No, bro, it's Nick Mullins. Sorry. I mean,
now? Yeah.
hey, dude, bro, I'm digging deep. All right. We're digging deep here. All right. Nick Mullins.
Nick Mullins, didn't he sing that song Lullaby where he talked and sang in the same song?
I mean, if he didn't, he should. Maybe it was like his brother or his uncle or something.
Yeah.
Anyhow, enough drivel, enough mindless drivel. Hey, look, baby, it's the playoffs. All right. So I hope some of you guys read that post that I did last week. It was a labor of love, not gonna lie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fascinating because there was a lot going on. But in essence, what happened is exactly what was in place at the beginning of the thing, with the exception of the only thing that was up in the air was me and Dave Free's game. And me winning gives me the division, but I get the fucking consolation prize of the big cat, the goddamn buzzsaw of the playoffs. Guy comes in, scores 200 points for how many weeks in a row?
At least two.
A lot.
Three.
Yeah. So, you know, so we'll go through those two playoff games. We got your hosts facing off, and then you got Joe Yee and Dave Free facing off in intradivisional. So like just wild things this year, right? Three teams from my division, all 8-6, make the playoffs. I don't know. Well, I mean, we had 4-team division, so certainly never had three teams from one division in. So that's pretty wild. It is a three-way tie. It shows Joe Yee at the top. That's just because the site doesn't let you. So I had to reseed the playoffs and everything like that, because when it's a three-way tie, it goes to total points, of which I got Dave Free by about I don't know, 45, 50 points, something like that. But anyway, so we got those three teams from that division. Then we have Derek in on total points, so he gets to take advantage of his own, or our new rule, collectively our new rule, with Glenn taking the win in that division. Glenn kind of had that big hot streak in the middle of the season. Then Derrick Henry got hurt. Then you got Big Poppy, and he is the only representative of that top division and also our number one seed. So, Libtard and Glenn and Danny Vera at 9-5 are the two buys this week. Between those two, really the way I see that is, Glenn's team is good, right? And he can still put up points in the 150s, 60s, 70s. But I think without Derrick Henry, he's not going to be a 200-point team. It would be tough to be a 200-point team. Danny's team is actually pretty good. If you can go back, Big Cat, if you can swing back to overall scoring, I think Danny's the number 3 overall scoring team, right?
Yep, he's third. I think it's me, then you, then him.
Yeah. So like Danny has put together a very good season here. Yeah, there you go. At the number 3 scoring team, and he's done it all with kind of a little bit of smoke and mirrors going on in his backfield. I mean, he's the Christian McCaffrey owner of this league. So, I mean, I think there's certainly something to be said for that.
Nice job, Big Poppy.
Yeah.
That's top seed through this season with the number 1 pick going down. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's really good. So kudos to Danny. Well done. I think Danny could make some noise here. You know, you want to flip to rosters, big guy?
Yeah, you just want to go to the previews.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I just want to look at Glenn's roster real quick to just do a fucking reality check here and see what we got going on here.
There
So he's
you go.
got Herbert. I mean, Fournette's been fired, dude. Talk about it, found money there, you
Yeah,
know. Um, I can't see Antonio Brown working out for him. AJ Green actually suddenly looks pretty good now with no DeAndre Hopkins.
yeah, that dude scored when Hopkins was out.
Right. You know, who knows what's going to happen in Jacksonville with Marvin Jones, but he had a decent week last week. Lockett has been just fucking fire. Although
He's on the COVID list, huh?
he's on the vid. He's got the vid. Um, you know,
Fucking
he's
Glenn.
dealing.
Glenn is just pure luck every single goddamn year, man.
Well,
Every
Glenn,
year.
I mean, here's how the thing's gonna swing for Glenn though. You look at those tight ends, like nothing to get too excited about. I guess, you know, Hawkinson has already been ruled out for the week, so he's going with Pitts.
He's done
You
for
know,
the
but
year.
is he they shut him down for the year?
Yep.
All right. Fuck him. So AJ Brown is not eligible to come back until next week, I don't think. So Terry McLaurin, questionable, but he's been kind of fucking doo-doo recently, you know.
Mhm.
You got Beckham on COVID, you got Lockett on COVID. You know, thank God Glenn's on. I mean, talk about a properly placed buy,
Yeah,
right?
seriously.
You know, that's why you do it, right? And what got Glenn to buy is his head to head with me. I can't remember what week it was, but we played once this year. He won. That's got him the buy. I mean, without the buy, Glenn, yikes, you know,
Yep.
and talented guys that would be gone. So we'll see. All right.
We'll do
Let's
Dave Free
have it.
real quick because Dave Free was definitely the best team. And I haven't really been paying attention to his team too much, but it's definitely fallen off. I guess Darrell Henderson or Daryl. Is it Daryl or Darrell?
No, I think it's dealer's choice.
I'm going Darrell.
There you go.
He was fire there for a while, and then he kind of got hurt a little bit, didn't play every week. So yeah, he's really tailed off after being a nice producer there at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, now he's got the vid, and Sony Michelle stepped into that role and played very well.
Yep.
So like that's extremely questionable. Dave also had to deal with Kamara. Kamara missed what 3 or 4 games.
Yep.
Like that's significant. I mean, you know, but if he rolls out Kamara and Taylor, that's no joke.
Yep. Yeah, I guess Kamara being out was one of his big problems.
I think Indy was on bye last week too, right?
Yeah, and DJ Moore started off super hot too, and he's cooled off.
Yeah.
Since they have no quarterback.
Throw it to Mike Williams. Please throw it to Mike Williams. Fuck. He just ran it in. Goddamn Herbert. You know, Galladay's been a complete bust, you know, but yeah, I mean, Dave's got a good team. I mean, you know, he hasn't really been hit too hard. I mean, Waller is a big problem being out, but Gesicki is a reasonable backfill. And you know, he hasn't been hit too hard with COVID this week, so that's good.
So yeah, let's go to the matchups real quick.
Yeah, let's just fucking do it. Let's just rip it off. Just go to live scoring, dude. You can bring them up because everybody's updated their lineups here. So let's look at the Dave Free Panda matchup, the intradivisional playoff game 1.
So who got snaked on that touchdown there?
Oh yeah, definitely did. Keenan Allen just got hurt.
That's not good.
Yeah, Keenan Allen, little ankle action.
Yeah, how about Joe Yee in the playoffs though? Well done, Joe.
Yeah, I guess we should talk about that for a hot second, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
and the guy, you know, I feel his pain. He's got 3 kids. I'm obviously not that dumb, but I got 2 and I can do the math. So
it's not good.
He said hasn't had enough time to devote to it, and he did this year, and there he goes in the playoffs, 8-6.
You know that if Joe Yee wins it all, which I mean, hey, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
he will pull off the Big Poppy Memorial worst to first maneuver that Danny did, 2017 to 18, something like that.
Yep.
But yeah, Joe was the number one overall seed in the losers bracket last year. Yeah, and that was Danny Vera when he won it in 2018. He was the worst team in the league in 2017. So, this Allen injury is going to be serious for him. We'll just have to keep an eye and monitor that. Oh, let's see what happens here. So if Dave can't start Darrell Henderson, we're going with Darrell, right? Who's he going to go to? I know who. I think I know who I would go to.
Probably Cortland Sutton.
Yeah. I'd probably go MVS. But he has injury. Is he injury or COVID? He has something going on too.
He didn't get on the field as much as the other guy, Lazard, last week.
Yeah. They're
another limited.
Neither one of them are good. Either one is a significant downgrade from a starting running back, but I guess you can go Galladay, but he's just, the Giants are so fucking fucked up. Yeah.
Danny Vera, I tried to trade for Cortland Sutton in the other league, and he just ignored me, and he's complete garbage now.
Yeah. So I think Dave has a pretty serious problem in the event that Henderson doesn't go, and I'm not 100% sure Henderson's going to go. So, Joe Yee. It's good. Both teams have good defensive players. It's so hard to tell what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? What's your gut? Just looking at this, seeing how they came into things. Where are you at here, Big Cat?
Darren Waller's not playing. I know that for sure.
Yeah, he's been ruled out. Just for the record, the website has Turd Ferguson as a 5.5 point favorite. So are you laying those points with Turd, or are you going to pick them up and take the Panda Man?
That Dalvin Cook at Chicago matchup is nice and juicy. But if he's a starter down and he only gets 2 points from Keenan Allen, that's a tough one to overcome. So I would probably lay the 5.6 points and take Turd Ferguson.
I think we're going to agree to disagree here.
Oh, wow.
I think Joe Yee, Allen notwithstanding, that's a big blow, right? But also consider, Darrell Henderson, he missed last week. He's on the fucking COVID list. That team's racked with COVID. He's coming off an injury. If he plays, I don't even know how reliable he's going to be. Dave doesn't have a whole lot to backfill with, and that Chicago game for Minnesota, a lot's going to be decided Monday night. It's going to come down to the end, but Cousins and Cook, Eckler, I think, is going to continue to have a good game tonight. Chase Claypool, Brandon Cooks, Gronk has been amazing. Your boy Dawson Knox against the Panthers. I just think there's good matchups there for Joe. Yep. And, for a fucking guy that won last week with Dalvin Cook on IR illegally to boot, it's just, I think Joe's a little bit of a team of destiny right here. I think he's going to knock Dave off.
All right. I like it. All right. Next matchup is you versus me.
That's us right there. Midnight Poutine. So, you've come into it so hot. So hot that you could take a crap in a piece of tinfoil and put some hooks on it and sell it as earrings to Queen Elizabeth. Let me just, I'll rattle it off for you. I know you're a bashful fella, right? So in your last 4 weeks, so starting in week 11, 214, 164, 221, 216. That's as hot as you can come in. You've been in the top 5 of scoring 4 out of the last 4 weeks, and 4 out of the last 5, I guess you could say. I mean, so that's real good, and I have a big time problem brewing here at my running back position. I'm basically counting on um, Elijah Mitchell to clear the concussion protocol and avoid COVID, or I'm counting on Myles Garrett or Myles Gaskin to clear concussion protocol or clear COVID. He's in COVID, but he's been in COVID since last week, so I might have a shot at him.
Yeah.
But I mean, if both of those guys don't go, I mean, look at my running back situation. I should have started Justin Jackson. Fuck, he's got points.
He's got 5.4 already.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, I picked up that Craig Reynolds cat because if what's his face doesn't go, apparently he's like the only person standing.
Yeah.
So if I don't get any kind of positive news back on my two guys, like it's probably going to be Craig fucking Reynolds here in the playoffs. That's not great.
Pretty funny. I saw you won Julio Jones with $9. I had a $9 bid in, and I said that's stupid. I can't do that. And I changed it to 7. and you bought those 5.3 points right there.
Yeah, I fucking started. I mean, I more than
it
a
was
dollar.
Supposed to be awesome. Yeah, that's what people were saying.
Well, whatever, dude. I mean, I'm scraping and clawing over here, big cat.
Yeah,
it's not a great team, but I keep on winning. Or I won enough. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like your team's pretty fucking good. I just don't see how I can score enough points. Assuming I probably need to get up to 200. The last time Brady played New Orleans, he went for like 375 and 4. Barkley has been, not a superstar, but he's been very good. Connor should just annihilate Detroit. Joe Mixon is hit and miss depending on game script, but he'll certainly contribute some points and has a decent chance to score. Godwin's going to tear New Orleans apart. Higgins has been fired. Justin Jefferson, forget about it. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I just don't think there's enough points on my team to be able to get home. Unless I need like a Mike Williams, 6 for 110 and a touchdown, and Kelsey to go over 100. And, I mean, I've been making a buy with Kittle, right? Kelsey the last 2 weeks, I think he scored 5 points both weeks, but Kittle's been like 35. So I'm getting like an average of 20 from my tight ends, which is good, but I don't know. So anyway, long way of saying I'm going to lose.
All right. Well, I've come in, number 1, number 2 seed, lose every year. So figure I'll backdoor my way in this year and see what happens. But I have a feeling I'll still probably lose.
I mean, here's what you need to do though. Here's the complicated part, right? So scroll up a little so we get the whole there, so we get the whole teams on the screen. But find the points for me. Where do I get these points from to overcome the points that you're going to score? Let's assume that you're going to score 170, which I think is pretty conservative.
Yeah.
Who's going to put up 25 points for me?
I mean, that's the thing, Dave. All of these players have scored 25 points. I'm sure Mike Williams has had a 40-point game. He can get that in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he had in week 5. I mean, it's been 2 months, 2.5 months.
Strange things can happen in garbage time. So,
no, I know, it's true. It's all things are true. I just, I mean, I'm starting KJ fucking Osborne. I mean, he's definitely starting for me, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't have another answer.
I guess we shall see.
I'm over here praying for Myles Gaskin. Okay, you're gonna win. Okay.
I think Myles Gaskin was talk at the draft. You were a big Myles Gaskin guy, so now it's come full circle to see if all your off-season hours you put in, all the dedication, see if it's paid off.
Yeah, I just kind of fell into him on both leagues. Actually, he was a bonus keeper, but I mean, he's been a nice piece. He's not it's not like
no, yeah, he's had some.
But he's been fine. He's been a guy that is startable every week, but I need better than startable.
Yeah.
And Elijah Mitchell, like I need him to go for 30 this week. So we'll see. We'll see how bad I lose, but good luck. Losers bracket. I'm gonna go with
We're not
Mike
picking
Smith.
loser bracket games.
I'm not even gonna look at the matchups. I'm just gonna pick blind because that's the kind of guy I am. Gonna go with Mike Smith and Tony. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I would pick too.
All right, good. All right, good luck, boys. So anyway, as a reminder, we don't reseed. So the winner of my game is going to play. The winner of our game is going to play Glenn, no matter what, and the winner of the Jogi Dave Free game is going to play Danny, no matter what. There's third place money. The winner of the losers bracket plays for draft position. So the more you win, the closer to the first overall pick you get. So yeah, that's it, man. Let's keep an eye on things. Keep an eye on those COVID things. Remember, Saturday games this week. Saturday games with the Browns, like all the COVID shit. So make sure that you're taking a look. Unless you're on bye, you do what you want if you're on bye. But for the 8 teams that are playing this week, make sure you're staying on top of it. So,
and if there's crazy COVID shit that comes down, like we'll do the best that we can. But I'm sure they're not moving or canceling anything. So some people get fucked. I guess is gonna be how it goes.
I would say more than likely, if the games are played, then it is what it is. I think that's what it's going to end up being. If the league cancels games, then God damn it. Jalen Guyton catches a touchdown. Not Mike Williams. Jalen Guyton.
And they're coming back.
They're winning now. Yeah. They're not winning by throwing the ball to Mike Williams. That's a problem for me.
Yep.
Just don't care. I don't care who wins. Williams. Anyway, we'll sort that out if actual cancellations start coming in. But it sounds to me like they kind of cooked the books today, so that if you're asymptomatic and test negative, you're good to go. So
yeah,
probably a lot of negative tests going to be rolling through in the next 24 to 48 hours. My guess is.
It since it's going on in Cleveland and all the beat reporters are in there, it sounds like it's a battle royale between the NFL and the players union.
Well, if players miss the game for COVID, though, they don't lose their game check.
No, those threats were for unvaccinated people at the beginning of the year, so that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Because the Browns are 100% vaccinated.
Or I'll call Elizabeth Warren and let her know, Derek.
Yeah. So you can draw your own conclusions when the team is 100% vaccinated and everyone has COVID.
Yeah.
So,
look, Derek, we're just trying to flatten the curve here, okay? I've been flattening the curve for close to 2 years. It's going to work at some point. At some point, it's going to work. We live in hell.
Oh my God, it's never going to end.
No, I know. All right. Well, I love you. I love you. I love all you guys. If anybody made it to the end here, God bless you. And I love you too. Yep. Good luck this week.
Yep. Holler.